It's mid-April, so today we're going to test our courage. But before we do that, and before we step into this beautiful but freezing water, I'll take you to Stari Grad, and then we'll try to take a dip here. Are we really going to swim? Okay, it's mid-April. And they said that Hvar is such a sunny and warm island that it gets the most sunshine in all of Croatia. Greetings from Stari Grad, right here on the island of Hvar, where I came on the second day of my trip to this beautiful island. So far, unfortunately, the weather hasn't been very favorable. I was woken up by rain, I was woken up by a storm. It wasn't as bad as it was yesterday evening. But well, the Croats are probably mad because I most likely brought the weather from Poland with me. So, well, I'm really sorry. Today I'm taking you on, of course, the kind you like, an improvised tour around Stari Grad, where I won't be talking too much. Honestly, because I didn't prepare anything substantive at all. But in return, you'll get to see a whole lot. So I think this kind of weather variant, this very cloudy version of Stari Grad will appeal to you. And if not, well, then you'll just have to come here in the summer, right? I think it's really pleasant here. Especially in the summer, it's really nice. Although, is it a weather option for everyone? Well, probably not, because it's likely very hot. But either way, I think you might like it, or maybe you'll decide whether it's even worth coming here while you're on Hvar or not. We'll see what it looks like in the old town, so let's go. I'm strolling through this old town, it's drizzling a bit, and I can imagine what these places look like when the sun is shining. And it's also kind of strange and in its own way distinctive and unique when I run this channel about Croatia for you, when I take you to places like this. Not only outside the tourist season, but also during much worse weather. And I realize that probably it's going to be a bit harder for me to record now because of the bells. But it's just one ring, so overall it's not too bad. I realize that you're probably getting much more satisfaction from watching this footage. At least I hope so, because at least you don't have to imagine what Stari Grad looks like when it's empty or when it's very cloudy or very rainy like it is today. I, on the other hand, can easily imagine a situation when it's sunny here, when it's late spring, summer, or even early autumn. In other words, at the middle of the season. And I can picture how everything looks, how everything operates, how many people are here in general. And once again, I have this feeling that everything here is kind of empty. But still, since this is a slightly bigger town and there are some people around, I also have to tell you that I can spot a few tourists here. Some small groups, or simply couples with children. Well, I don't know. If you're happy to see such a Stari Grad, then leave a comment saying it's nice that we're here, and I hope you like the footage, because I'm doing this mainly for you. The old town was what it was, but this is already my next day on the island Hvar. Behind me is the Sveta Nedjelja. That's why I'm heading now to the second beach, a bit farther away, about 2.5 kilometers from the village. To Lučišća beach, if I remember correctly. God, this is a very complicated language, it really is. All right, let's get going. You've already seen the Stari Grad. Let's keep going. We're testing courage. Not mine. I've got too weak character and I don't know if I'll do it. God, she's crazy. Ah, she didn't even think about it. Is it warm? Warm enough? You can tell it's warm. Cold? Now it's my turn, so no one says I'm not brave. So, all right, my turn. Oh my God, don't try this at home. It kind of feels like in a Baltic Sea, but hey, it's the April.